Chute theme is called Believe Yourself.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry, Elizabeth, if you even remember that name. But the Common Writer Explained series cannot go on.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host.
JD, I can't hear you.
James.
JD.
I call him
JD, I can't
James.
hear you.
Everyone
JD,
else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
JD, I can't hear you.
A lot of things have happened this
JD,
week, James.
JD, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, JD. JD, I can't hear you.
So,
JD,
I have some things listed on my thing
JD,
that I do want to
you.
talk about. The topics.
Okay, JD, I can hear you.
Some things that we can talk about now.
It sounds weird though.
And it'll be something. It'll be something.
You sound quiet. Is something going on with my... Do I have like you set to low? I do. What?
You know, you change all your stuff every time we record. I think you just do it to mess with me.
Honestly, this time
I've told you many times that, you know, you could just not do that and you wouldn't have to worry about it. But I guess
except the thing is, I opened it up and I had to
my advice falls on deaf ears, I guess.
I had to change my microphone, which it was connected because it was trying to connect to my webcam again. Because I had disconnected my microphone to plug in a USB stick earlier. Mm-hmm. I did, yeah.
Am I already being annoying at the start of the crapshoot? Hopefully.
Already, JD? When aren't you? Boom.
Boom.
Vine bass boom.
No, it's the Vsauce theme starts playing. But when ain't I? Hey, JSauce, JD here. Let me mention some things before I want to get to the main topic of this episode.
Oh wait, have we started?
Yes. When you were saying I couldn't hear you and stuff, I was doing the intro.
I was trying to figure out my like a setting.
Yeah, I said the intro while you were doing that.
Even though for some reason I was hearing everything just fine, like all the Discord noises, I just couldn't hear you.
Why? Were you about to say something particularly bad? Not knowing that the episode started, or?
Yeah, I was gonna say JD admitted to me today that he is a map.
Yeah.
He said loud and proud, I believe they should be members of the LGBTQ IA+. And I said, JD, you can't say that. And he said, I can say whatever I want.
Yeah,
nice. And he stared me directly in the eyes while saying it, and I just went, JD, I'm not one of them.
How do you do it, dude? How can you say this slander without any hint of sarcasm, dude? It's just wow.
Because I have recorded evidence. Over 2.5 hours of it.
Yeah. There was we did watch Transformers Age of Extinction today.
Transformers Age of Consent today.
It was not good. Not good.
It was not great to the point that like I thought, you know, we might have a good time like we had with the other movies. Oh,
there was a good time up until we hit like the hour and 15 minute
hour
mark.
And a half.
Yeah, hour and a half mark.
When we realized we still have another whole hour and it feels like the story is already done.
Yeah, it feels like that could have been like 4 different stories already finished.
It feels like we really didn't need the entire first hour of the movie.
Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is, well, I mean, do you have anything you want to mention real quick before I
have a few things. You know, we have you have a classic segment called Me and My Aunt. Yeah. And it's a classic segment, and I also have an even classicer segment called Me and What Your Mom Did Last Night. Ayo.
Yeah, I do want to bring that up too. Let's just start with that then. So, you saw the inspirational messages I wrote all over your place?
I want to make sure I've sent you all the photos I took.
I mean, you can resend them to me.
Yeah, I'm going to send you all like 8 of them.
Sure. Yeah, and if you don't know what we're talking about, James is talking about his a person that he knows named I forgot her name. It was
Be Nice.
Yes. It was.
Hey, don't include any of these because I realized one has a very you can figure out where I live type thing on it.
Don't worry about it. I won't put any of this in the episode anyway because I have a bigger topic in mind after this topic.
Oh, she's in one of the photos too.
She's in them?
Yes, because there was a point. So I'll explain this when we I'll explain this when I go over them. But
Oh, there are way more photos than when you first sent me. The funny thing is, I can't understand anything. So basically, it's just photos of some. Is that chalk? Chalk messages on James's like sidewalk in front of his house and his little walkway from his door. I can like sort of make out some words. Is that death in one of them?
Which one are you looking at?
I'm looking at the second. I'm looking at the second one you sent me. It says, I see we are. I see a 7x 4.
Oh yeah, 7 times 4 equals 28.
Yeah, 7 times 4 equals 28. That's facts. Days Celeb? What is that?
Yeah, days. I'm not sure. At the bottom, that's definitely a we, but it's spelled with 2 V's.
Right. We are, right? And Venom. It's all capital, by the way. It's all capital.
Clearly, we are Venom at the bottom there.
We are Venom. Then in the third picture, I see death in there somewhere. Your life. Death, your life. I can't make out anything else.
Yeah, most of these photos I took just because it was like I'm trying to like just figure out what. Oh, okay. So there's a better photo of the 7 times 4 equals 28.
Oh, I see. Thing. Yeah, it's in the.
It says birthday celebrated. Every day we are.
Oh, that's what it says. Yeah, birthday celebrated is every day we are. Mm-hmm.
And then it says.
So what is this? Like a birthday gift?
Oh my god, JD! It says every day we are shuffling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It says every day we're shuffling.
Oh my god, I think I just felt my fucking neck tense up.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's just all over your sidewalk.
I feel like these are photos of Bigfoot because you can see it every now and then.
Yeah, I think did she write happy birthday on your tire there?
Yeah, so car? Every car except for that. That's my dad's truck.
Okay.
Every car except for the silver one in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th photo.
Yeah.
That silver one. Because that's my sister's friend's car, and thankfully she didn't draw on that one.
Oh, I would have drew on that one if I was drawing on your side. That was the first one I would have went for.
On the tire of every car, specifically the truck, all 4 tires on the truck. If you look at that second to last photo, you can vaguely see on the back left tire of the shitter that it says happy birthday. Mm-hmm. And then on my CRV, it also says happy birthday on the back wheel. And then I discovered, I don't have a photo of it. It still exists. There's a cartoon eye, a heart, and then it's supposed to say Jim, but it's just 2 L's.
Jill?
So she never did the center part yet. But also, her eyes look like L, so it just looks like it says Jewel.
Cool. I mean, yeah. I don't see what's wrong with this. It seems like pretty wholesome messages so far.
What's wrong with it is that we've bordered on getting a restraining order on this lady, and I'm going to be honest.
Why would you ever get a restraining order when you have so much content?
Also, you can see in that second to last photo, you can see her bike vaguely in the distance.
Is that her in the second to last one, or?
Yes, that's her. Okay. That's why I'm like,
because I don't think I've ever actually seen her.
That's why I'm like, I captured photos of Bigfoot because in the last.
Wait, did you catch her in the middle of like doing all this, or?
Yes, she was in the middle of writing the word forgiveness. Like right next to where the truck is, there's a word that says forgiveness. We caught her in the middle of writing that when we pulled up.
I don't mean to be offensive, but she kind of looks like a crack addict.
Well, JD, she is.
It's not a very flattering picture you took of her.
She is a alcoholic and a heroin addict, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself for vaguely capturing her in every image because again, it seems like she's always I can see like her legs in one of them and then half of her body in another. Out of frame, and then I get the Bigfoot walking photo.
Wow, that's I'm sure you walked outside, you saw her writing all this stuff.
No, we left home. We had left home because we were buying stuff. We were picking
Oh, did you just get back? Is that what?
So we had left home. We were gone for maybe an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And sometime within that hour, she'd shown up. She'd already written all over the sidewalk up to the point of the truck and up
Yeah.
the driveway and also in the walkway.
Oh,
You can't really
cool.
see it, kinda, but in that first photo, you can vaguely see those dots. Not all of them are the dots of the concrete ground.
Oh, wait, I
Some
think
are
my.
glitter hearts.
Oh, give me a second. I think I'm getting called because I'm in the
Uh-oh.
middle of eating.
You have
Or I
been
guess
summoned.
yeah, I've been summoned. I'll be back. I'm gonna stop the recording because I'm
Look at your
afraid
mother,
that
look
my
your
computer's
mother
gonna
in the
turn off.
eyes and say to her, "Your skin is not your
I'm
own."
gonna say to her, every day we're shuffling, 4 times 7 is
7 equals
28. All
And
right.
I heart Jill.
We'll be right back after these
We'll be right
commercial
back.
messages.
Do-do-do-do-do.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, James.
Hold on.
Just had
Sorry, I
to
gotta pause my History of Kamen Rider Agito video.
Yeah, okay, nerd. Anyway, get back
Fuck
to
you.
get back to what you were saying about your do you remember where you were at?
Yeah, so in the first photo,
I'm gonna be taking a bite of my my grade A5 hamburger buns cooked on toasted brioche buns with a little bit of no, I'm just kidding. It's overcooked hamburger buns on 3 slices of white bread. So continue.
Sorry, it's hamburger buns.
Sorry, just hamburgers. My bad.
Thank you, because I was just thinking, damn, JD having
It's
a
just
whole
bread
a
inside
whole
bread.
bread sandwich.
It's a bread sandwich.
JD's having a hamburger bun sandwich. God
Sorry, it's
damn.
a bit too.
Oh.
Hamburger buns are a bit too. They're a bit too premium for me. So
You haven't unlocked them yet on the battle pass.
don't have enough V-Bucks to get them.
They don't want me to pay you more.
No. It's fine. We spent the
No.
30 that would have been spent on the brioche buns instead on the. I figured out what it was. Should I tell you after you finish?
Yeah, tell me after. Like,
okay, I'll tell you after.
Remember to tell me though.
Sure. Go ahead.
So in the first photo, you can see there's like a lot of black dots on the ground, but then there's also white ones and kind of blue purplish ones and a bit of like tiny red ones. That's a bunch of glitter hearts that she sprinkled all up and down our driveway. I mean, our walkway to our door. And they were a fucking pain to get rid of, and now they're also in our bushes. So
why would you ever get rid of it, James?
Oh, you know, because I hate this woman.
Okay.
My dad. We were sitting inside. So after we came home, we brought in the gifts and like all the groceries and stuff, and she was like walking around us. We'd lock the door so she couldn't get in. So one person would go inside, take in the stuff. One person would grab the groceries, go to the door, and wait. Then the person inside would open the door. The person with the groceries would go inside, lock the door. Person put the groceries down, come back door, and rinse and repeat the process.
Mm-hmm.
And then we brought out the gift, and we'd bought Johnny a new TV.
Wow. Now that's worth a brioche bun or two.
Well, 1 or 2, yes. Just that, nothing more, nothing less.
Exactly 1 or 2.
Exactly 1 or 2. And I was very worried that if she saw that, she would try to fucking do something. So I like grabbed it and quickly ran to the door. And we were sitting inside for a while. My dad told me to take down our family photo that had her in it, which was a really fucking shocking thing.
Oh, you still have a family photo with her in it?
I've shown you it, JD. When we were watching the first Transformers, remember I pointed over at our family photo to show you my dad, aka
yeah.
Sam's dad?
I don't think I remember. I don't think I remember her being in that photo though. But my memory's not the best thing.
The only woman in it.
Oh, really? I thought that was your sister, James.
No, JD, that photo was taken when I was barely 1. The Trade Center hadn't been hit yet.
The World Trade Center was still standing.
The world was good. Life was going on. I was alive. I was breathing.
True statements. So you were just. So was she just like walking around outside? Or was she trying to get in, or?
At one point, we heard her banging on the gate door. which was something our family installed after our house had been broken
No,
into.
that wasn't her. That was me. I was also
JD,
there.
That was her.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was banging on our gate door and stuff. And like I looked at my dad. He looked at me, then looked at the photo and was like, he lifted his arm, pointed, and said, "Put that in the garage." I assumed he was talking about the camera we installed in our house that was right above it.
Yeah.
Which is where those incredible black and white photos of me and me flipping
It's
off
like
the
you
camera
wanted to record outside your garage, and
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I guess he wants us to take it down because somebody broke that camera a while ago. And then he's like, no, the painting. Or not the painting, but the picture. And I'm like, oh.
No, the picture.
And I immediately took it down. I felt no remorse as it had more than one person in the photo I did not like.
Well, don't worry, James. I feel the remorse for you. So
no, you don't.
I don't.
You liar.
Not really.
You fake fuck.
I mean, if you ever needed a guest on the
on the what?
You ever needed a guest on your new Celluloid Slaughter reboot? I mean, we know where to turn to, right?
I have. My mother.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, JD? We should work on getting our moms a podcast together.
Oh, they would love it. I'm pretty sure.
Until your mom finds out my mom's a lesbian.
Well, I mean, my mom can't really speak English though, so that's gonna be kind of tough.
Can't either. She's too high.
Well, that's perfect then. It'd be just like the opposite of those like Sigma.
Be able to speak perfect Chinese.
It'd be the opposite of those like alpha male podcasts where instead of being like, yeah, bro, I think I all of these women, bro, and like, let me like elaborate on that, bro. It'd be the opposite of that.
In Chinese, and then
where
one woman just over ODing.
Yeah, it's just as like unintelligible. And the podcast is also just full of nothing. But yeah, I mean, so whose birthday was it?
That Charlie video. Just the other day.
Oh, that specific one I was talking about?
That specific one you were talking about?
Yeah, the podcast? I watched that because I was like, oh man, that's kind of like this podcast. And I was like, then I watched it, I was like, oh, it's like nothing like this podcast.
Yeah, Jay, no. We're better.
We are better.
We just don't have a weird, cheap studio.
I'm better.
We just do this over Discord.
I am better.
I'm better. I am better.
Yeah, I wish we had the same setup as them though. They look like they had a pretty sick setup. Meanwhile, we're just talking on Discord.
Well, JD, whenever you want to move in together so we can build a studio, just say it. It'll only help your mother's opinion of me.
Sure. I mean, that probably won't happen, but yeah.
JD, I'm in your walls.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls. So whose birthday was it?
It was my little sister's birthday.
Wow. Which little sister?
the younger one, JD.
Oh, your younger little sister?
The one that we picked up from school?
Oh, right. Escapes my memory all the time. That's nice though. You're coming. She remembers the birthday.
Yeah. No, she wasn't home. She was out driving because she'd just gotten her license that day.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So
she was out driving.
Birdie's got to leave the nest one day, I guess, right?
Yeah, Birdie's got to leave the egg, JD. That's right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, we we're done with this now, or?
Yeah, that's about where it at. Like I had to. Oh wait, no. Sorry. There's a bit more. I had to go sit outside and like try to shoo her away. So it was me sitting outside. It was then her trying to climb into the back of my dad's truck. I told her no, and she said, "Oh, don't you stop it! You stop it!" Like started like freaking out at me about it. But it's like you're the one climbing into somebody else's vehicle.
I mean, of course you would freak out if you try to tackle her out off your back of your dad's truck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd freak out too, but
yeah, you freak out, babe.
James, if you make one more joke about my weight,
what are you gonna do, Jimmy Dango? Huh? You're not the world's greatest swordsman anymore.
I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna go crazy, Bode. Balls. So I had to shoo her away. Eventually, I had to take 4 pictures, which are all the photos of her.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent them to her so she would leave because her phone died, I guess.
Mm.
And she got on her bike. She went over to the neighbor's trash can and then started immediately digging through it.
Mm.
Again, in that second to last photo, you can see the trash can next to her bike.
One man's trash, another man's treasure. Am I right?
The moment she started doing this, I went back inside and didn't want to be out there in case our neighbors came out. I did not want to be seen.
Wow, that's a happy
well,
little
JD,
ending
it doesn't
there.
end there.
Oh, of course it doesn't.
Because then she started stalking the neighborhood.
Cool.
Yeah, so I came back outside. I saw that she was riding off. I went back up to her front porch, waited a little bit, walked down to the sidewalk, saw that she had completely disappeared. Like, not that she was riding on the street, she completely disappeared from eyesight.
Yeah.
I went back up to the porch, walked back down again, and at the very end of the street, the very end of the neighborhood, she sat on her bike for 20 minutes, staring directly back at me.
was just staring at her for 20 minutes.
I walked down, I'm like, wait, oh my god. I was like waiting for her to leave, so I could wash off all the shit on the sidewalk and off our wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And she just sat there. So I went inside.
Well, she wanted to make sure her gift wasn't, thrown into the garbage.
What gift? What gift?
All those messages, like the
4 times 7
the little,
is
the note,
28.
The note to help you memorize your multiplication tables.
Mm-hmm. The sing just what?
I can't believe you watched off the Everyday Shuffle. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, JD, I didn't.
Oh.
My brother showed up, saw all of it, grabbed our hose from the backyard, power washed it all off, and then left the hose running for like 10 minutes. That motherfucker he's fucked up our water bill so many times already. I swear to God.
Mm.
He literally did that, then fucked off, went inside, and just started drinking our beer.
Yeah, that's sweet, delicious Bud Light.
I hate this fucking guy.
Sweet, delicious Bud Light.
Or sweet, delicious, warm Bud Light that just got plowed into by an alien spaceship.
Yeah, slightly warmer than room temperature Bud Light.
That overly foamed Bud Light that you popped, even though it's a twist off. You
extra
fucking
carbonated.
Mark Wahlberg. You fucking moron, Mark Wahlberg. It's a twist.
No one knows what we're talking about. All right.
Okay, hold on. There's one final thing.
Okay.
Because she texted my sister.
Ooh.
So first, it was a happy birthday message.
That's fine.
With a bunch of emojis.
Cool.
One of them.
Dude, that's like my aunt.
Mm-hmm. It's a very odd thing because it's like one of the emojis. You're like, what does that mean? Well, why you got the tipsy emoji in there? She's only 18.
Mm-hmm.
Not 21.
Mm-mm.
So I'm sending you the text so you can view it with me, JD.
Okay.
And then the next message is hi. ... How was your birthday? Been as you wished? ? And then the next day it was wow. ... You've learned well from your dad on how to ignore reality. Space. Welcome to it. ... Don't trip. Space. All caps. Reality. No caps. Space. Is the all caps trip. ... Enjoy. Space. Lowercase I. New line. Love you. New line. Mom hearts. New text. Dan spell CK.
Oh my God. It's brutal, dude, because holy crap, your sister doesn't even have her listed as a contact. It's just a random number.
Dude, JD, she changes phone numbers so often that none of us save her anymore as like, this is her.
This could have been a completely random person. You don't even know who it is.
No, JD, we knew.
It was me, James.
JD, this is surprisingly well written for her.
I mean, yeah, it seems more coherent than my aunt's text.
I've taken many things from this, JD, from this experience.
She seems like a top G to me, talking about like reality and the Matrix.
You know, she would say Andrew Tate did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 things I've learned from this experience, JD, and 3 phrases that'll stick with me till the day I die.
You have learned well.
Cartoon eye,
mm-hmm.
Cartoon heart, Jill. That's going to be with me forever. 7 times 4 equals 28.
You'll never forget it.
I'm never going to forget that. And finally,
yeah,
Welcome to it. ... Don't trip. Space, space, space. All caps reality. Space, space is the all caps trip. ...
Reality is the
Enjoy.
trip.
Reality is.
That seems like a really hard line to put in like a rap song or something. Welcome to it. Don't trip. Reality is the trip.
Sounds like an early 2000 rap.
Running trip with trip. Yeah, okay.
It sounds like something specifically out of like a fucking like. Are you afraid of the dark type TV show type rap?
No. Hold on a second though.
Yeah, holding on.
Old G3 mild. Omoto offers to test it out and
Nice.
agrees. After all,
Nice.
anyone can use it.
Nice.
And it appears in Shuichi fights
Nice.
with burning form.
Nice.
G3X and G3 mild.
Nice.
Though Omoto passes out a one punch and a helpless shot.
Sorry about that, James. Just had some.
That's a sick suit, man.
My sister just barged into my room. Told me
He
to
said
eat
I need 30 more V-Buck.
told me to eat the rest of her food that she couldn't finish and handed me some soda.
JD, you got a bowl of cup for your mark roll. You got to get that neck fat.
Oh. Anyway. That's an interesting story there, James. I mean,
Yeah.
did I already say happy birthday to your sister, or I must have missed it?
Did you say happy birthday?
I did. I sent her a little text with a bunch of emojis that said happy 18th birthday, my dear.
Yeah, tell me, you said my dear?
Yeah, I said
JD.
my dear.
JD. She was 17. I got you.
No, it was her 18th birthday.
No, JD. You're Sean.
What? You tell me your brother got it? No, it was the 18th birthday, right? It's a big number.
Got you, JD.
Congratulations.
I made you admit it wasn't you. Yeah!
Breaks into the 90s rock song. Yeah.
CSI Miami.
I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
So good. Okay. So moving on from there.
Yeah. I have a little interesting story. Super short. A couple super short things before I want to dive into the real one. Number one, I'm pretty sure my teacher thinks I'm pretty handsome, and I took that compliment pretty well. You know, I still remember it today.
What a nice thing for him to say.
You know, and it's you know, yeah, I took that to heart. You know, sometimes, you know, dudes don't get compliments that often. You know, I mean, at least I don't. And you know, when I did,
I got told I had pretty eyes once, and
it was quite flattering. It was quite flattering. But you know the reason how? Do you know how he like told me? Or at least how I think he thinks I'm handsome.
Yeah, tell me.
So my statistics teacher is this really old. I swear he's like 80 years old. Some Taiwanese teacher, and he's got a pretty thick accent.
He's a what teacher?
Taiwanese.
That's not real.
My bad. Chinese. And
there you go.
social. You could hear the social credit. You can hear the social credits ding as it increases in my account. So yeah, he was. I think he was doing like a metaphor for a concept he was trying to teach about like how data can be like bias in data collecting.
Yeah.
So he looked at me, and I seen the front row because I have bad eyesight. He looked at me, and he told me to turn around and face the class. And I was like, okay. So I turn around and face the guy, and he's like, is this guy's face symmetric? Do you think his face is symmetric?
Oh.
And of course, nobody said anything because nobody wants to answer. And then he told me to turn back around, and he's like,
he burned you.
And he's like, you know, everything is subjective, you know, whether or not they're handsome or not. And I'm like, I think he's trying to say something here. Almost made me blush.
Look at the kid behind you and wink.
Almost made me blush. So, yeah, big moves right there. God, it's good to be handsome, James. Has anyone ever called you handsome?
Yes, my mother.
Well, we know that her opinions aren't very valid now, are they?
I got a photo of her walking away like she was Bigfoot.
You telling me that person has a concept of handsomeness?
No. I'm pretty sure she's gone blind all the time.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Secondly, I have a hot take about some fast food.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And you know how like a few weeks ago we went out to eat at Wendy's after we watched the third Transformer movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I ordered a burger from there.
As we listen to
so romantic listening to the rumbling Attack on Titan season 4 opening. Sorry, season 4 part 2 opening.
The one big part.
Mm-hmm. If I lose it all, slip and fall. Yeah, so that song.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried out that Wendy's burger, right? Well, then a couple weeks, I just had a Whopper from Burger King a few days ago. And you know what, James? I enjoy the Whopper way more than I enjoy that Wendy's burger. I think the Whopper tastes better.
Maniac. You're a fucking weirdo.
I think the Whopper tastes better.
You're a fucking crazy person.
Here's the thing. When I ate that Wendy's burger, the buns were like plastic and the meat was terrible. And it also didn't have a lot of sauce in it. And the sauce was just like ketchup or something.
Perfect. You're just saying good things.
So it wasn't good. And then I ate the Whopper and the buns were a lot softer. The sauce is just better. And the meat was about the same. They're both pretty bad in terms of meat. They're not good food. I'll have you know, just because I think the Whopper is better than whatever that one Wendy's burger ordered, the number one.
You're literally an insane person. You're literally just
no, James. I'm telling you, if you get a Whopper,
you're actually insane. You're
get a Whopper,
fucking wild.
Get a Whopper. No. Buy the Wendy's first burger. The number one.
Is this going to be a crapshoot food?
I swear to you, you will think the Whopper would taste better.
What do we have a name for that, by the way, or food segments for the crapshoot?
Not really. I just call them crapshoot specials, but they probably should be a. If we make more than one, I'll rename them to.
Well, I thought we were going to try like a Big Shack and stuff.
Yeah, we are. I mean, whenever we've got the time. So yeah, I mean, whenever we make that second one, then I'll rename them.
Chute, we already have. You just don't know it yet.
You want to know the only problem?
Whoa.
What's that, James?
We've already
done it.
Yeah, you look in front of you. See, you're editing a video right now.
Yeah, I think Burger King tastes better than Wendy's. I also had their fries, Wendy's fries, and I vastly prefer Burger King's fries.
JD, I genuinely don't think we can be friends anymore.
Everyone thinks Burger King is like the most awful thing ever, but I think
JD, last time
I think it's better than McDonald's, and I think it's better than McDonald's, and I think it's better than Wendy's.
I think you're a son of a bitch who shouldn't.
And in terms of ranking, I think McDonald's is probably at the bottom, and then Wendy's is after that one.
Go to, JD? What Burger King did you go to?
I have no idea where. My father was the one who went to get the Burger King. Did you know that the only fast food joint my family goes to is Burger King?
I can believe that.
Yeah, the only fast food joint. See, it helps keep our endurance up. It's our resilience. You know how like bad tasting things are good for you? That includes Burger King. So I'm just
kidding. Your guys' immunity is grown.
Don't eat fast food, guys. It's still not good. I say it's better, but it's like comparing trash to a little bit slightly better than trash. So
I wouldn't say this is a trash taste.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my hot take.
Hint that the director made a reference.
If you disagree with me, you can write a steaming hot comment in the below where you tell me that I'm stupid and have no taste.
Who said that?
You want to know the real topic for today, James?
You're gonna say you want to. I got these comments.
You want to know the real topic I want to talk about today, James?
I'm sure it's gonna be something that's against me.
Well, it depends, I guess, on how you look at it. You remember it was a while ago, because I only recently remember this. It's a few crapshoots ago where I think you were sick and you mentioned Tom Cruise and one of his beliefs. And then I said, "What is that?" And you said that's for a different episode. This is that episode.
What was the belief?
Scientology, James.
Okay, were we going to talk about Scientology then?
Let's talk about Scientology, because I purposely didn't Google it or look into anything about it Just so
Okay.
you can tell me what it is. And
That's
it's perfect
great,
because
JD.
you get to talk and I get to eat. So.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Clever girl.
Well, let's start with the most accurate assessment of what it is, JD.
What is it? What is your definition of it?
My definition?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rich people want to stay rich, and they
Mm.
don't want to get in trouble for it. But they don't want to be Catholics.
Mm-hmm.
So they made up a weird religion with a lot of weird rules made by a lot of weird people. That's Scientology.
Mm.
Now, according to Scientology.org, what is Scientology? I could tell Matt Walsh wrote this. Developed by Ron Hubbard, Scientology is a religion that offers a precise path leading to a complete and certain understanding of one's true spiritual nature and one's relationship to self, family, groups, mankind, all life forms, the material universe, the spiritual universe, and the supreme being. That was all one sentence.
Wow.
Scientology addresses the spirit, dash dash, not the body or mind, dash dash, and believes that man is far more than a product of his environment or his genes.
Mm-hmm.
Scientology comprises, sorry, I almost said compromises. Whoops. Scientology compromises a body of knowledge. I lost my place. Scientology compromises. Wait, where am I? Okay. Scientology compromises a body of knowledge which extends from certain fundamental truths. Prime among these are man is an immortal spiritual being. His experience extends well beyond a single lifetime. His capabilities are
Don't
limited,
laugh. Don't laugh,
even
James.
if not even if not presently realized. Scientology, Jesus Christ, this goes on for a bit. Scientology further holds man to be basically good, and that is his spiritual salvation depends upon himself, his fellows, and his attainment of brotherhood with the universe.
Wow.
Scientology is not. I'm sorry,
You're
Jay.
not
Did you think we were over?
Continue.
Scientology is not a dogmatic religion in which one is asked to accept anything of faith alone. On the contrary, one discovers for oneself that the principles of Scientology are true by applying its principles and observing or experiencing the results. The ultimate goal of Scientology, JD, I'm not finished. The ultimate goal of Scientology is true spiritual enlightenment and freedom for all. Locate your nearest Scientology organization.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
Sounds like a lot of words.
It sounds
to me.
kind of just like.
It sounds
kind of just like a normal religion, I guess.
So, it's a normal religion that.
So why is it? So why is that such a bad rap, James?
Well, because when you get really into it, it gets really weird. I don't remember the exact stories, but I know there's like time dilution, aliens, some alien demons.
Ooh.
You know the people who drank the poisoned Kool-Aid and thought they were going to ascend to a mothership that was passing over?
Poisoned Kool-Aid? No, I don't think so. I don't remember anything about that.
It's a very dumb situation where a cult leader convinced a lot of his congregants that if they drink this poisoned Kool-Aid on this certain date, then a spaceship will pass. Oh, when a spaceship passes over, they will ascend to that spaceship so they can live among it.
Gentlemen, if you drink the forbidden drink with me, we will ascend.
Gentlemen, we will ascend to Big Drink.
We'll finally be able to visit the Big Drink.
The Big Drink in the sky.
Scott, would you go to the Big Drink with me tonight?
I will, Father, yes.
Thanks, you. I knew you could do it. Here, take a sip. Take a little sip right there. Take a couple drips.
Sir, this is prime energy drink. Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's the new product. I just got my hands on it. It was only
fruit punch flavor.
It was only €100 per bottle. Quite a steal.
So we can get into talking about that because that's a big fun topic as well. But Yeah, they're a really weird religion that's like so clearly just rich be rich type fucking situation when you
Wait,
look
so
into
the
it.
only people who are Scientologists are rich people? Rich people?
Absolutely.
Or like the most famous ones?
The most famous ones are that because that's with all things. It's like, hey, who are the most famous Christians? I don't know, the rich ones.
I guess so.
Who's the
Yeah.
most famous Catholic? The Pope, the richest man.
But Scientology in specifically is known for if you're rich and stuff, you're likely a Scientologist.
Yeah, it's a weird religion that a lot of rich people go to. If not, like, if you don't want to be a Christian and stuff, it's like, hey, this
But
isn't
it
a real
sounds kind
religion.
of like a Christian to me. What's the difference?
Uh-huh. Well, the difference is you don't have to believe in God. You just got to believe in Tom Cruise cashing those checks.
You gotta believe in the alien demons.
John Travolta and Tom
And
Cruise.
the global satanic map cult that's been brewing. That's been building for the last couple centuries.
I'm gonna have to double check this, but I'm gonna look up the most famous Scientologists because I know Tom Cruise.
You can list them. So I know Tom Cruise is there. John Travolta's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is a Scientologist, James?
I got a list of names, but no pictures, so I don't know who most of these people are. Apparently. Fucking, give me the people.
Give me the people. It'll be this funny thing if we find out that like not a lot of people are actually Scientologists that you think, and it's completely proved wrong, and they're actually really nice people.
So, of course, John Travolta, Tom Cruise, Vivian Kubrick.
I don't know who that is.
I'm pretty sure she's the daughter of Stanley Kubrick, the guy that made The Shining, among other movies. It's a lot of family members of people you'll realize too. It's like
it's like whole families that are Scientologists.
Yeah. Chrissy Alley, who is best known for her role on the TV show Cheers. You know what Cheers is? Where everybody knows your name.
Nope.
You've never heard that song? Okay, it was a very famous TV show and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's just an old thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's cool.
Yeah, I guess that's neat. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The voice of Bart from Simpsons. Nancy Cartwright. No.
Yes. Yes.
Nancy Cartwright.
Fall
what are you doing with
side.
Scientology?
So, have they done anything like specifically bad other than just being rich and?
They're like ideals, like they're just general, like kind of like very homophobic type shit. Like most religions.
Well, I guess
even though it's a fake one.
That's a normal thing, though. That's a normal thing.
Yeah, it's a normal thing. We don't have to be okay with it, though, JD.
You don't have to be okay with it, but unlike you, I'm not gay.
I'll kill you.
I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, James. Because I'm a top G.
Elfman?
Hell yeah.
She's in a lot of stuff. Nothing I've heard of. Something called Keeping the Faith.
Keeping the Faith? Is there like ancestral tenets for the Scientologists?
Doug E. Fresh.
Is there specific like rules?
Also known as the human beatbox.
Do you have to sign up for Scientology?
Yes.
What?
Isaac Hayes. I know the guy that voiced Chef on South Park, the original voice of Chef, was a Scientologist and literally left South Park because they made the Scientology episode.
Huh.
Because he was so deeply offended by it. Oh no, one of the Walking Dead ladies.
Hell yeah. It's been defined as a cult?
The oldest brother from Malcolm in the Middle? Fucking hide from that 70s show, of course. He wasn't already a bad enough person as is.
Come on, dude. Holy shit. I see the Wikipedia article on it. There's a lot. At the OT levels?
Oh no! Giovanni Ribisi? You motherfucker, I liked you. God damn it.
I love you ruining your Change your list of favorite celebrities because you.
It's the CEO guy from the first Avatar movie. That's who it is.
Mm.
You son of a bitch! I liked you and stuff.
How could you betray me?
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, John Travolta. So like the top three are Leah Remini, who I don't know what she's in. Yeah, she's in stuff. I know I've heard the name before. John Travolta, Hyde, fucking even Elizabeth Moss. You fucking rich idiots. You dumb motherfuckers.
At the OT levels, which is OT. What is this?
My OT levels are rising.
What the fuck? Hold on a second. I need to read like the.
JD Michael Pena.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture. You'll know him.
Michael Pena. It's just like more and more people who you really like are Scientologists.
Yeah, it's the guy. He's Luis in the Ant-Man movies.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
This motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah!
Like this.
Hell yeah! Let's go. Let's go. He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
26 celebrities you didn't know were Scientologists.
We're Scientologists.
Jesus Christ.
Is Tom Cruise actually a Scientologist, or you just?
Yes,
because I thought he would be listed as
the number one Scientologist, JD.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Every article I've opened has had him at number one. I don't like that they use a picture of an old guy with a little girl for one of these.
So, what's wrong? I think you're seeing a bit too many connections here and there after we had that Transformers Age of Consent live commentary.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna be surprised if I see Michael Bay's name.
Are you more aware of this now that your sister's turned 18?
Jesus Christ!
Oh. What's wrong?
No, this guy's just scary looking.
Oh, that's rude.
Well, JD, hold on. He looks like a shark.
That's messed up, James. He looks like a normal dude to me.
He doesn't.
If a normal dude was an alternate.
It's literally an alternate.
He looks like an alternate.
If you see someone that looks like you but not you, run.
If you see someone that looks like a human but not quite, run. Features include distorted facial features, uneven, unproportioned body parts.
God damn it, you motherfucker. Ethan Suplee, you piece of shit. You motherfucker. I'll strangle you.
Whoa, dude. They're just Scientologists, man. They haven't done anything.
God damn it, Jason Lee.
Hell yeah.
I don't like this.
I need to read
celebrities who have left Scientology.
I was in the middle of reading this this paragraph about an alien emperor Xenu.
Nicole Kidman? Oh yeah, you found the alien stuff?
Yeah, but in order to understand it, I need to read like the previous paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
And what the fuck? Hold on a second. I'll read this.
Talk it to me. I'm looking through celebrities talking to me.
Scientology texts say that a human possesses an immortal inner self termed a thetan that resides in the physical body and has experienced many past lives. Scientologists believe that the traumatic events experienced by the thetan over its lifetimes have resulted in negative engrams forming in the mind, causing neurosis and mental problems. They claim that the practice of auditing can remove these engrams. Most Scientology groups charge fees for clients undergoing auditing. Once these engrams have been removed, an individual is clear and can progress through additional operating thetan, which is known as OT levels, each costing additional fees.
OTK?
So basically, they believe they have like a soul.
They believe in being based.
Been through past lives, and then by paying money to this group, you can have it cleansed, basically, and you can have it cleansed and then like strengthened, I guess.
I dropped my trash can. Hold on.
strengthened through levels by paying money. And then that leads to the next paragraph. At the OT levels, Scientologists are exposed to further ideas not made public, including a story about an alien emperor, Xenu, whose mass killings resulted in humanity's ancient origins. The ultimate purpose of Scientology is to free the Thetan from being trapped by the physical universe, returning it to the state in which it originally existed. Some Scientology texts are kept secret and are only revealed after followers have typically given hundreds of thousands of dollars to the organization in order to complete what Scientology refers to as the bridge to total freedom. The Scientology organization has gone to considerable length to try and keep these texts secret, but they are freely available on the internet. These texts say that lives preceding a Thetan's arrival on Earth were lived in extraterrestrial cultures, aliens. Scientology doctrine states that any Scientologist undergoing auditing will eventually come across and recount what is called the incident. The secret text referred to an alien being called Xenu.
Incredible.
They say Xenu was a ruler of a confederation of planets 70 million years ago who brought billions of aliens to Earth and then killed them with thermonuclear weapons.
Jesus Christ.
Despite being kept secret for most followers, this forms the central mythological framework of Scientology's ostensible soteriology, which is the study of religious doctrines. These aspects have become the subject of popular ridicule. Have it? I don't remember anyone talking about Scientology and also the Emperor Xenu who killed a bunch of...
You weren't aware of Xenu, man?
Who killed a bunch of billions of aliens on Earth with thermonuclear weapons?
Yeah, dude, it gets wild when you look into shit.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is why I clown on it so much.
I mean, it's funny. It's a clowning, but I don't see why people hate it.
Because they're insane.
Being insane is just funny, dude. It's just funny.
Katie, next you're gonna
Unless I'm gonna stumble across.
You're just a wild dude.
I'm gonna stumble across a paragraph where they're like Scientologists have been known to be incredibly racist and have killed a bunch of people based on race or something.
It's gonna happen, JD. Just wait.
Huh. The French government classifies the group as a dangerous cult.
Mm-hmm. You go, French government.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
You, JD. I told you.
Huh.
Okay, so I've got a list of people who have successfully left the Scientology.
Yeah. Traitors, okay. I would like to say.
Starting us off with the one of the faces who we've talked about already, Leah Remini. The reason she's not listed on any of their forums anymore is because she's left.
You telling me she didn't pay hundreds of $1,000s in order to go through OT?
Auditing?
Operating Thetan, huh?
So she can review the incident.
So she can experience the incident and also look at the sacred texts.
So she, much like Sharkface here, couldn't have done it.
The forbidden texts.
Mimi Rogers. Oh. She's one of Tom Cruise's ex-wives.
Oh, I see.
Nicole Kidman. That's surprising.
It's a familiar name, but I don't know.
You'll recognize the face once I send it to you. It's okay. Aquaman's mom.
I think I remember what she looked like. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, wait for it sent. There we
go. Yeah, I do remember her from somewhere.
Katie
other than
Holmes. Aquaman. She played Rachel in the very first Batman movie.
Rachel.
Never again.
Right. Never again.
Thankfully, Christopher Reeve, one of the most infamous and favorited Superman actors, had left Scientology before he ended up dying, which is actually nice. That's a nice thought for me to have.
But he could have just left it right before he died and been a Scientologist all his life. And you know what they say, James? Once a Scientologist, always a Scientologist.
Yeah. Paul Haggis. I wasn't planning on reading a lot of these, by the way. Like, not the descriptions, but then I saw something that might interest me. I haven't read it yet, but I saw some buzzwords in there. Screenwriter Paul Haggis, who penned the Scripts for Crash, $1 Million Baby, and Flags of Our Fathers, has been one of the more vocal critics of Scientology since his departure from the church. Higgis recently wrote an open letter supporting Rimini's decision to leave. Her parents, family, and close friends were all almost Scientologists. The stakes for her were so much higher than for me. Her decision to leave was so much braver. Higgis originally broke with the church due to its endorsement of Proposition 8 in California, which would have banned gay marriage, according to New Yorker, JD. So, we found it.
Oh. Government inquiries, international parliamentary bodies, scholars, law lords, and numerous superior court judgments have described Scientology both as a dangerous cult and as a manipulative, profit-making business.
Mm-hmm.
What? No way, dude.
Did you think I was lying?
Dude, is Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate runs it.
Come on, dude. It sounds like a manipulative profit-making business. No! You tell me donating hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Scientology group's not going to make me experience the incident? It won't free my, what they called it? A thetan? They won't free my thetan from the physical universe, dude? I want to complete the bridge to... Dude, we should make a video about... We should make a video joining Scientology and experiencing the incident.
We'll travel to
Los Angeles. We're gonna travel the bridge to total freedom, dude.
We're gonna go to Los Angeles. We're gonna enter their castle with the giant neon Scientology sign on it.
I wonder if we can trigger them to think we've already paid.
I don't think so, JD. I think they're very precise. I think they'll know.
You think they crunch the numbers?
I think they crunch hard. Elvis Presley's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, had left the church.
She was a part of it?
She was a part of it. Tom Berenger. I've heard that name before. He's an actor and stuff. And Jerry Seinfeld, anyone?
So, look, the primary focus of Scientology is self-improvement, says Thomas. Who's Thomas?
Is Tom Cruise?
I don't know who Tom... No, I don't think that's who Thomas is referring to.
I don't know, JD. It sounds like it. It sounds like they're trying to be formal. Jeffrey Tambor, who is an actor I do greatly like, and I'm glad is not in there.
Anymore. He's not in there anymore, right?
Anymore. Brad Pitt.
You could always regress.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt was in... I could believe it.
Absolutely. Van Morrison.
Yeah, I love Brad Pitt in the... what was that movie he was in? The Bullet Train?
Bullet Train.
Mm-hmm.
Where he punched every other Scientologist in the face.
Yeah. Where he fought Kick-Ass and won.
Mm-hmm. Where he fought Bad Bunny. I mean, El Morto. I can't wait for his solo Sony Spider-Man villain movie for the character that appeared in one comic.
Well, I mean, solo Spider-Man villain movies have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two that have come out, like Venom and Venom 2.
And I've heard incredible things about Craven starring Kick-Ass.
Was Craven... Wait, is Kick-Ass playing Craven?
Mm-hmm, they've already filmed.
Yeah, buddy.
Literally, Sony watched Bullet Train and they like, ooh, we like Aaron Taylor Johnson and Bad Bunny. Let's get him movies. Okay, Aaron Taylor Johnson kind of looks like Craven. We'll make him. Who does Bad Bunny look like? This one Spider-Man
Aaron Taylor Johnson's going to be in the Marvel universe and also the...
yeah, what is he doing in the
Sony
Marvel
universe
currently, JD, huh? What is he doing?
I think he's resting in a grave 6 feet under, I think.
No, I think it's a shallow one. I think
Sorry,
it's 2
but you
feet
think it's above 2 feet, huh?
Yeah, I think the Avengers chucked his body off the side of the fucking
swimming with the fishes,
cargo ships.
Not even cremated.
I think he was donated to Scientology.
Oh man!
Wow!
I thought I'd be able to find like the upper level like sacred texts, the forbidden text for Scientologists.
You did, JD?
But I don't think
don't you remember reading The Incident?
Dude, the incident is not it just says it's the incident, but it doesn't tell me what it is.
JD, I can tell you what it is right now, okay?
What is it?
We're going to arrive there. We're going to go through all their tests and tribulations, and then you're going to get a piece of paper, a file that says the incident. And when you open up, there will be one number that sticks out to you.
Now I want you to pay very close attention.
1987. And
the
you'll
bite
see
of 87. It would be hilarious if you were running through the Scientology list and Markiplier was on a list of Scientologists. That'd be so funny.
When we do the Scientology video, we have to make it the bite of 87 is the incident.
Can you change the villains in the J Savior to be Scientologists instead of
JD? They're already called
Empire.
Consent. Of course,
the
I can.
Empire of John.
Yeah, we could do that.
The Emperor, the Empire of John and the Human Federation. The Human Federation and the Empire of John have to come together and fight against a common enemy. The Scientologists. They have to fight an emperor alien named Xenu.
You mean the Illuminati? There is no Earth Federation in
right, sorry.
Savior.
Illuminati. Wait, ethics, morality, and gender roles. There's a paragraph for this.
Ooh, let's hear them.
Let's see here.
Well,
Scientology professes belief in fundamental human rights. Right? They promoted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's an official UN, enshrines rights and freedoms of all human beings. Makes sense. See, women are able to become ministers and rise through the church rankings in the same manner as men.
Wow. Hey, what are their thoughts on gay people?
Hubbard's use of language is also heteronormative. What's that?
There it is.
Preferred or normal mode of sexual orientation.
Normal. Yeah.
He describes same-sex attraction as a perversion and physical illness, rendering homosexuality extremely dangerous to society. I mean, look how many online battles have happened because of it, dude. I mean,
what can you say?
Yeah, the body count is enormous, dude. Holy crap.
These war zones.
Yeah, see, various free zone Scientologists have alleged that they have encountered homophobia within the church. The church being a different thing, I think. Or maybe it's the church referring to the Church of Scientology?
They are.
I don't know.
It's the overlapping term.
Okay. Yeah. This church's stance on same-sex sexuality has drawn criticism from gay rights activists.
Yeah, I wonder why.
That's about it.
I wonder if it's because they were saying some really dumb shit.
Well, I mean, James, you can say whatever you want to say. It's a free country.
Yeah, like fuck Scientology.
I can't believe it, James.
I'll shit on your doorstep, motherfucker. Watch out!
You gonna shit on the steps to the church, dude? That's sacrilegious, man.
I'm gonna wait for the day.
That is sacrilegious. Cannot believe you.
I'm gonna pay a pigeon off. I'm gonna tell him to aim right for Tom Cruise's crooked face.
Wow. Oh, Scientology is vehemently opposed to psychiatry and psychology.
Oh, of course.
I didn't know about that.
They want people to know the truth.
Oh, it's because psychiatry rejected Hubbard's theories in the early 1950s. And then his wife consulted doctors who recommended he be committed to a private sanatorium for psychiatric observation and treatment of a mental ailment. Treatment of a mental ailment known as paranoid schizophrenia. So doctors back in the 1950s thought he had paranoid schizophrenia.
What do you mean thought? They got him. They got him dead on.
Wow. Oh, wait, there's a picture of there's a picture of Scientologists parading around a sign that says psychiatry kills.
Oh. That's good for them. I'm sure people cared.
Hubbard taught that psychiatrists were responsible for a great many wrongs in the world. At times offered itself as a tool of political suppression, and that it spawned the ideology which fired Hitler's mania, turned the Nazis into mass murderers, and created the Holocaust.
I'm sorry.
I'm learning. Oh my God. It makes so much sense, James. No. Think about this.
Psychology is what
Psychiatry.
caused the Holocaust.
It's different.
Psychiatry, sorry.
Psychiatry.
Sorry. Psychiatry is what caused the Holocaust.
Wow. It makes so much sense, James. Holy crap.
Not just because
I'm becoming more and more of
by itself.
I'm becoming more and more of a Kanye every single day, dude.
Would you say I'm beginning to feel like a rock star?
I mean, to be fair, in the 1950s, psychiatry was pretty weird. Because
I'd say it's still pretty weird.
I guess so, because back then it says Scientology was opposed to psychiatric treatments like electroconvulsive shock therapy, lobotomy, and drugs like Ritalin. So I guess.
Well, I don't know.
So I guess that's fine.
That one tastes pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
It's my favorite.
Oh, the church is headquartered at a place. It's in Florida.
Yeah, they got multiple locations.
They got a flag land base in Clearwater, Florida. It says it's headquartered there, which I don't know how true that is. It's a pretty big. Oh my God, it's a huge place. It's a base. It covers 2 million square feet and comprises about 50 buildings. Huh. Whew. That's pretty good. Wow. Yeah, it looks good. There's a church in Los Angeles. It's like the Celebrity Center, I guess.
Ain't no church in the wild.
I guess you're right. I think Scientologists need to go out to that remote island off the coast of South Africa and convert those people too. There are plenty of people there to convert.
Oh, my computer just turned off.
The church employs its citizens.
Oh, good. I typed in the words L.A.
Yeah.
And the first result was Scientology building.
Awesome.
I want the picture from the freeway though. I don't want the front of
Responses to opponents. The church regards itself as a victim of the media and governmental persecution. That sounds like it also is a victim of the Matrix, James, and that's true too. So pray you never become its target.
Oh my God, JD! I was looking for a picture of like a shot from the highway of it.
Yeah.
Instead, I found something to support the cult perspective.
Wow.
I don't feel safe with these minions.
The church's approach to targeting the critics has often generated more negative attention for their organization, with Lewis commenting that the church has proven to be its own worst enemy in this regard. I guess it's really litigious, huh? The church just sues everybody who talks shit on it. You better watch out, James.
Oh no. I'm so afraid that they're going to, do the same thing they did with the South Park guys, send a PI to watch them and find out that nothing weird happens.
Its litigiousness has been compared to that of Jehovah's Witness. Is that a different thing?
Jehovah's Witness are Mormons.
Oh, they're Mormons?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I guess they're also pretty litigious. Like to sue a lot of people, I guess. Oh, ex-members are hostile to the church.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, no, the church deems ex-members hostile.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Hubbard maintained that 20% of the population would be classified as suppressive persons because they were truly malevolent or dangerous. I think if you pitch this...
Dude, I want to be classified as malevolent.
Dude, I already classify you as malevolent and dangerous. So...
Rip and tear.
Yeah. If you pitched this idea to my aunt before, I think she would have been a Scientologist instead of Christian. Because, instead of like gambling her money away, she probably just give it to Scientologist.
I mean,
Scientology.
She doesn't already.
I mean, I don't think she is. I don't think she knows what it is. Because she's kind of spending her like entire day at the casino. So I mean, it's not much.
Like a top G.
Not many avenues to know about this kind of thing. Wait, there's a term, free zone. It's used for large but loose groupings of Scientologists who are not members of the Church of Scientology.
We got some roamers.
We've got some stragglers. Largely unregulated, non-hierarchical environment. Oh, I guess these are probably where the celebrities are, right? Or maybe not. Oh, and the church is hostile to the free zone.
Sorry, did they say that the church is a free zone?
No, the church is hostile to the free zone.
It's hostile to the free zone.
Yeah.
I'm hostile to the church, JD.
What?
I'm hostile to the free zone.
You can be hostile to whatever you want to be hostile to.
Let me just say, JD, that much like the that one scene from The Kingsman, I will do what I have to.
Criminal behavior? What? Much of the controversy surrounding Scientology stems from the criminal convictions of core members of the Scientology organization. No. There's a picture here. Author Paulette Cooper was indicted for making bomb threats after she was framed by agents of the Church of Scientology. What?
Man, I hate it when I'm a horrible person and I'm framed by
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Agents of Scientology.
In
Gifts I sent you?
In 1978, a number of Scientologists, including Hubbard's wife, Mary Sue Hubbard. Her name was Mary Sue. She was in second command of the organization at the time, was convicted of perpetrating what was at the time the largest incident of domestic espionage in the history of the U.S. What is domestic espionage? Operation Snow White. This involved infiltrating, wiretapping, and stealing documents from the offices of federal attorneys and the Internal Revenue Service. Oh, so it's just spying on the government?
Yeah. JD, look up South Park having PIs sent. I mean, Scientology having PIs sent after the South Park creators.
South Park and Scientology?
Yeah, just see tell me what the article results are and I'll tell you which one.
South Park season episode What Scientologists Actually Believe. Church of Scientology, South Park Comedy Central. Wikipedia article about the episode. YouTube, What Scientologists Actually Believe. South Park, What Scientologists Believe, Business Insider. Isaac Hayes, South Park, Scientology Made Him Quit. Esquire.
Yeah, that's the guy who voiced Chef that quit because they made the Scientology thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm not hearing the title of what I was looking for, but so yeah, Scientology was very upset, obviously, JD, by South Park making this episode about them that mocked them and showed their actual ideals and beliefs because they're insane, crazy people. And so Scientology was so upset by this that they wanted to get some dirt on Matt and Trey, the creators of South Park.
Oh, wow.
And how did they do this, JD? They hired a couple of PIs to follow them around day and night and find something. And what did they find? That Matt and Trey are just two normal dads who make a weird show. That there is literally nothing weird about them.
I can believe that.
It's 100% believable. Also, I have to let my cat in my room. She's screaming.
Wow, this has been enlightening, James. So
much like Scientology was to me.
If you if you want to, the viewer, if you want to keep up to what we're doing here, then you should subscribe. My mouth is full of food right now.
Here, I'll do it for you, Jay.
Okay.
Hi, folks. It's me, James here. I'm holding a gun currently, as I usually do when we record these episodes, and I just don't say anything. What we want you to do is subscribe, and leave a comment telling us what you thought about Scientology and how you're going to take a shit on their doorstep as well. And with that, folks, we'll how about you take it away, James, and lead us out of this episode with a mindless rant? So this airsoft gun I have, it's actually pretty nice. You know, it's one of my favorite.